Okay, friends, I am watching this new TV show on Netflix. It's called Squid Games, and anybody is watching it. A friend of mine from work just suggested that I watch it because I love gore in movies, and this one doesn't fall short. So if you're not watching, it's on Netflix. It's a series. Now, it is a voiceover, and what I call a voiceover for shows is that they speak in their native language, but then they voice over in English, or somebody does, so their mouth doesn't move with the words. But I rather have that than read a subtitle. Hey, that's a question for you guys. Would you rather have a voiceover in a movie or read a subtitle? But anyway, nevertheless, this movie is still good. I don't think it takes anything away from it. You can follow along with it just fine. So, we're going to talk about episodes 1 through 4. I have really been watching this show. I really enjoy it. So, we start off episode 1. Of course, they have some of the main characters that they have in the show. This one guy outshines most of the others, so we'll just follow his story. About the guy, one of the main guys in the show. He has all these big dreams and aspirations. He wants to do good well in life, but he has this gambling problem. He accumulates all this debt. He lives with his mom. He's once divorced. He has a daughter. And so this is pretty much his life. He's running from loan sharks, and of course, karma catches up to him. He's at the racetrack. He finally wins a race, and the people that are looking for their money, of course, they are there after him. So anyway, the money that he won, somehow he bumps into this girl that's like some kind of panhandler, pickpocketer. She, of course, steals his money. Later on in the show, you'll realize that she's one of the characters that'll be playing these games. And we'll just go to the point where he is down on his luck. He's in a subway, and a guy in a very sharp suit approaches him to play a game. So he plays a game, and every time he wins this game, he'll give him a certain amount of money. When he doesn't win the game, he can't pay him any money, so the guy decides that he'll just slap him instead. So that's what they do. They do this for a while, and then all of a sudden he gets to the point where if the guy tells him if he wants to make some real money, he gives him an invitation to play in the Squid Games. And of course, these are children games that they are playing, but these games are not made for kids. So anyway, just like this guy, they approach 456 of people that have these same kind of problems. They are in debt. They need to get out somehow. They need some money. They're down on their luck. They're taking advantage of these people because of their situation. So anyway, they are there to play in the Squid Game. So they finally get to the games, and they start playing the first game. So anyway, they kidnap these people. Let's say this before they kidnap these people. They gas them to sleep. They wake up, down there. So anyway, fast forwarding through all of their waking up and this, that, the other, they're at the game. They're playing red light, green light. So in these games, there is a voice that comes over. She explains the rules to the game. She does it twice, and then they play the game. So they're playing red light, green light, and these people just don't understand how the rules were. If you don't cross the line, or if you move during the game after you get the red light, you are eliminated. And if you don't cross the line in time, you are eliminated. So eliminated really means that, okay, you're done, you go sit off to the side, but not in these games. In these games, they eliminate you, they kill you. So anyway, the game starts, and there's red light, green light. I think people make it through the first one, but then on the second red light, green light, when the red light stops, there are some people moving, and then they realize that they are dying because, of course, they start to shoot and kill them dead. So they get through the game. A lot of the main characters that you see throughout the first episode, they make it through. They're all back. So they get to their little room that they're all housed in, and now they're deciding, okay, you are killing us. We do not want to be here anymore. We want to leave. So anyway, the game masters, they take a vote. Somehow, first they show them the money, all of the money that they could win, and then they take a vote. So it decided that they were all going to go home. Now we're in episode 2. They're all home. Well, everything that they told them back in the game camp, they're now realizing none of their problems are solved. They really need this money. So they all pretty much want an invitation to come back. Somehow they all get invitations to go back. They decided that they're going to go back. Well, in the meantime, in between time, of course, some of them go to the police saying that, oh, these people are doing X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. So, of course, one of the police brothers or relatives were one of the people that were killed in these games. They've been missing for a while. He had one of these cards at his house or whatever. It was unexplained. La-di-dee, la-di-da. Now he really wants to start investigating one of the main characters to see what he knows. Well, he was already at the police station and they didn't believe him at all, so he doesn't really want to give up too much information. So then the cop follows him around and he doesn't know that this is happening. So anyway, we are in about episode between 2 and 3, and so they're all gearing up to go back. We're at about episode 4. They all go back, so now they're back, they're in the place, and of course a lot of the things happen as they are before, but now they're starting to get a little bit curious about their surroundings. They are not staying asleep as long, so they are trying to go like through air ducts, trying to see what's going on. They're trying to get a feel for everything. They know that what's going to happen if they don't pass these kids' games, that they are likely to die. So they are now fully aware of what's going on, but the cop isn't though. So let me tell you how the cop gets in. So he he gets up under one of the vans to get onto the ferry. Once he gets on the ferry, he gets inside of one of the vans, and of course they scan these people. They know who they did and didn't invite. So when they get to him and they try to scan him, he's not scanning. So anyway, he gets in a tussle, which I don't understand. That doesn't go noticed with all the people, other ones around him. Anyway, so he end up overpowering the guy. He switches their clothes. He throws his identification into the water. And now he's posing as one of the people that work there. So this is where this guy's story starts. And so he's there. He's doing his thing. He's trying to make it through. One of the other employees has some suspicion about that he's not who he has seemed to be before, and he's drawing a little bit attention to himself. So anyway, they played the second game. It's called Honeycomb. And if you don't know what it is, I definitely didn't know what it is either. But anyway, they melt this sugar onto this like petri-like dish, and there's a shape in there. So they need to try to get the shape out without breaking it. If they do, they're eliminated. So, of course, a lot of people get eliminated. They all die. And now the cop that's posed as one of the employees sees what's happening. So anyway, all of that happens. The main characters, they get through what they're going to get through. So in the meantime, in between time, one of the guys that didn't make it, they're ready to execute him. So what happens is that he overpowered one of the workers. He makes him take off his mask, which is against the rules. So long story short, the main guy comes down. He shoots the guy that overpowers the worker. The worker then gets shot. Well, the cop that's imposing as one of the employees, and if you're watching it, you know they have circles, squares, triangles on their face, which say where they rank in this game camp. Anyway, he switches masks with the guy that's now dead because he don't want to blow his cover. And it pretty much ends there. I know I probably skipped over a little bit. My opinion and review about this show is that you should be watching it. It is a very good show. We can definitely discuss it here. Give this video a thumbs up, a like, comment, and subscribe. If you hit the bell notification, you will be notified whenever I post a video. Let's do this, friends. We are here to talk. I'll see you in the next video.